Hello, it's Jeanette Brown here from Life Journal. Do you ever feel like you're your own worst enemy? Does your inner critic sometimes make you doubt yourself or feel anxious? Do you get stuck and just can't move forward? If you answer yes to any of these, you're not alone. So many of us struggle with our inner critic and monkey mind and just don't know how to move on, and in fact, don't even know which direction to take. Now, my video today is going to talk about some great strategies and tools to harness your inner coach, reduce the impact of the inner critic, and be the best person you can be. Now, there are three parts to this video. Firstly, I'm going to talk about the difference between the inner coach and the inner critic. Secondly, I will talk about how to harness your inner coach. And thirdly, I'm going to tell you about an effective self-coaching process to be the best person you can be. And of course, harnessing your inner coach is a key part of this process. So firstly, the difference between the inner coach and inner critic. Now, the inner coach tends to focus on positive reinforcement, encouragement, and constructive criticism. The inner critic, on the other hand, tends to focus on negative self-talk, self-doubt, and criticism. The inner coach is motivated by a desire to help you achieve your goals and reach your full potential. However, the inner critic is motivated by fear, self-doubt, and a desire to sabotage yourself. The inner coach can help you build self-confidence, resilience, and a positive outlook on life. Now, the inner critic, on the other hand, can undermine your self-esteem, trigger feelings of anxiety, and hold you back from reaching your full potential. The inner coach is like a supportive mentor or cheerleader who helps you stay focused, motivated, and on track. However, the inner critic is like a harsh and overcritical coach who tears you down and undermines your effort. Overall, the inner coach and inner critic represent two different aspects of our inner voice. Essentially, the inner coach is like your most supportive and encouraging friend, while the inner critic is like your worst enemy. So how do we harness our inner coach? Now, a leading expert on the conscious mind, psychologist Ethan Kross, explores in his book called Chatter, The Voice in Our Head, Why It Matters and How to Harness It. He explores how most of us have a voice, if not all, have a voice in our head. The trick is to swap the inner critic for the inner coach and harness it to create a happier, more meaningful life. Now, Cross says we often hear the advice to be in the moment, but this can be difficult for humans because we are wired to think about the past and plan for the future. Language is a powerful tool that we rely on to help us do many different things. Silently using language to talk to ourselves, let us keep information in our minds, work on the future, solve problems, remind ourselves of important goals, and make sense of our experiences. But we can also use our language in a harmful way, and this is called chatter. Science defines chatter as getting stuck in a negative thought loop in which you're narrowly zoomed in on a problem and can't work your way through it effectively. Chatter involves the negative self-defeating thoughts that can consume us and make us feel overwhelmed. Now, many people struggle with this chatter, but there is hope. In his book, Ethan Kross offers practical strategies and tools to help you harness your thoughts and internal chatter, overcome your inner critic, and thus live a more fulfilling life. Now, one strategy he talks about is cognitive reappraisal, which involves reframing your negative thoughts in a more positive light. Rather than jumping to negative conclusions or interpretation, it's an opportunity to increase your confidence rather than focusing on the potential for failure. For example, instead of saying to yourself, I'm not good enough, you might say, I'm doing the best I can at the moment. Another is self-talk, which involves using positive affirmations and encouraging words to ourselves to counteract our negative self-talk. Now, this technique can help boost self-esteem and reduce feelings of anxiety. For example, if you're feeling overwhelmed by a task, you could tell yourself that you're capable of completing it and that you've overcome challenges before. This can help build your self-confidence and motivation. Now, another technique is distancing, which involves taking a step back from your thoughts and emotions and viewing them objectively as if you were an outside observer. Now, this technique can help to reduce the intensity of negative emotions and prevent prevent them from overwhelming you. For example, if you're feeling angry with someone, you could try to view the situation from their perspective and consider their motivations or intentions. This can help reduce your feelings of anger and resentment to them. Kross also discusses the importance of self-compassion in overcoming chatter. By treating ourselves with kindness and understanding, we can break free from the cycle of negative self-talk and start living a more fulfilling life. Self-compassion involves treating yourself with kindness rather than harshly judging or criticizing yourself. This technique can help to reduce feelings of shame or blame and can really promote acceptance of yourself. For example, if you make a mistake or fail at something, which we all do, you can practice self-compassion by reminding yourself that everyone makes mistakes and that it's an opportunity to learn and grow. There are many more strategies from Kross's book that can make a significant difference to our lives. I really recommend this book called Chatter. Alternatively, you can watch out for my next article where I will explore more of the strategies from the book. So far, I have talked about the difference between the inner coach and the inner critic and how to harness your inner coach. Now, the last thing I want to talk about is how you can harness your inner coach and be the best person you can be through learning a self-coaching model. So just to recap, the inner coach refers to the part of yourself that is positive, supportive and motivating. It's a voice inside you that encourages you to take risks, believe in yourself and pursue your goals. Self-coaching, on the other hand, involves taking a more active and intentional approach to personal growth and development, often using a variety of tools and techniques to help you achieve your goal. It involves using a structured process and various techniques and strategies to become more self-aware, manage your emotions and thoughts, overcome challenges, and cultivate positive habits. So harnessing your inner coach, using the great tools and strategies from Kross's book Chatter, can become a source of inspiration in coaching yourself and is an integral part of the process. Self-coaching also involves using a variety of other tools and techniques such as journaling and reflection, understanding your core values, and cultivating positive habits to help you develop the skills and the mindset you need to achieve your goals and live your best life. If you want to learn about a structured self-coaching model, my Life Journal online course provides a step-by-step process to help you build positive habits, stay accountable to yourself, and make lasting changes. The course covers topics such as goal setting, habit formation, self-reflection, and using a self-compassion practice, all of which are crucial in creating a happier, more fulfilling life. It provides a structured approach to creating positive change and helps you stay on track even when things get tough. It will set you in the right direction for being the best person you can be. See below for a link to Life Journal. Look, thanks for watching. I do hope you found this video helpful. Remember to watch out for my next article on more strategies to harness your inner coach. So don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos like this.